What is going on, guys? Voxel Gamer here, and I am back with another Minecraft Pocket Edition video. And in this video, I am going to be going over everything that has been added in the 0.12.0 not 12.0, 12.1 update. So this is an absolutely massive update, probably the biggest since 0.90 itself. And there's a lot of stuff in here, so I might not be able to get to everything, but I definitely will try. So we're gonna start off with some general things that have been added. So starting off, we now have hunger. As you guys can see in the top right corner of my screen, we have a hunger bar, and what the hunger bar does is you basically have to keep it. You have to keep yourself saturated. You do that by eating food. And see, now the next thing that has been added is sprinting. More movement. Sprinting. So you double tap forward on your D-pad and you sprint. Just as simple as that. And now we have crouching. So as you guys can see, that little weird thing in the middle of my D-pad, you double tap that and you are crouching. So it doesn't really show it off that well in first person, but if you go into a third person view, you'll be able to see your guy is actually crouching. I'll actually show that right now. Your guy will actually crouch. And what crouching does is it allows you to not walk off of edges. And it's pretty useful, for parkour and stuff. And when you're caving and you don't want to fall into lava. So the next thing that has been added, that's a general thing, is controller support. So there is controller support. Sadly, I don't own a controller to play Minecraft Pocket Edition with. But trust me, it is there. You can buy a controller and you can play Minecraft Pocket Edition with your controller for probably whatever touchscreen device that you have. So the next thing that has been added is experience. So as you guys can see at the top of my hotbar, we have the little green stuff, which is experience. So let me see if I can find a mob to show this off with. Okay, there you are, pig. Come over here. You shall be sacrificed. It's for science. Come on, die. And as you guys also saw there, we do now have critical hits, which if you jump up and you basically do it by jumping and hitting as you're jumping. And what that does is it deals critical hits, which deal more damage. I don't even know what I'm saying. But yeah, as you guys can see, we got those little green Orby stuff, which filled up my experience bar. So as you guys fill up your experience bar, you'll be able to use it for some stuff that I will mention later in the video. And also, the pig gave us some food that we can show off. So you eat food and it fills up your hunger bar. And you need to fill up your hunger bar because when it's fully filled up, or if you only have one little drumstick missing, your hearts will actually regenerate. Regenerate. And yeah, so the next thing that has been added is weather. Sadly, I can't really show off the weather well. Actually, I don't know why there's also a little graphical bug. I'm not sure what's up with that, but it's not too big of a deal. So yeah, sorry for that. But yeah, so now it will rain, it will snow, like all the particles will be shown, and it's pretty cool. And now we actually have more difficulty modes. So now we can actually change it to peaceful and easy, normal and hard. So before there was only peaceful and normal. So now we have hard, normal, and easy modes. So we don't have hardcore yet or anything, but now we can change between, basically different difficulties. And it's pretty cool. So yeah, those are all the general stuff, and now we will move on to the next section of the changelog. Okay guys, so now we are going to be moving on to the biggest update that they've basically done. The big reason for that this update is so amazing is that they have added the Nether. As you guys can see here, basically, let's show you how to build a Nether portal, just in case you don't know what the Nether is. If you've never heard about it, if you're just a Pocket Edition player. Basically, this is something that has been on PC and consoles for a really long time, and that us Pocket Edition people have been yearning to have for the longest time. So basically, the Nether is another dimension in Minecraft. And how you build it is you build this 4x4 portal. Yeah, it's 4x4, right? Or actually, no, 4x5, excuse me. This 4x5 portal. And once you build this, you just tap it with a flint and steel. Did I build it wrong? Oh, no, I'm sorry. Yeah, be sure to tap the inside of the block, and I didn't actually mean to go in just yet, but we went in, and as you guys can see, we are now in the nether. Look at that. So basically what you can do in the nether is, you can use it to, you basically have an endless supply of lava, and there are, you guys are, I don't know if you guys remember, or if you guys know, but yeah, you remember the nether reactor. The zombie pigmen that are in the nether reactor. In the nether, they're actually passive creatures unless you attack them. And as you guys can also see, they are fire resistant. So yeah, and they are passive creatures in the nether unless you attack them. Be sure not to attack them, because once you attack them, they are absolutely savage, and all of them will come at you. And a new mob in the game is the Ghast, which can be found in the nether, as you guys can see over here. So the Ghast is this big, giant, squid-like creature that if you attack it, it will, let me hit it. It's not attacking me because I'm in creative, but if I were in survival, it would be shooting these big fireballs at me. So now I'm actually going to see if I can find the next thing that I want to showcase. Okay guys, so I am here at the what is called the Nether Fortress. So these things will spawn randomly all throughout the Nether, and they're really cool. So if you go into them, you can find a whole bunch of cool stuff, such as the Blaze. So the Blaze is a hostile mob which will shoot fire at you. And they're actually kind of lagging my game. But yeah, they're actually very, very deadly creatures. Not to me while I'm in survival, of course. But yeah, and they're very, very deadly creatures. But if you beat them, they will drop the Blaze Rod, which is actually very, very useful for making potions, which I will show you guys later on in the video. And also, Wither Skeletons, which I actually don't remember if they're in the update. Let me check, actually. Are they in this update, guys? Oh, no, wait, look at that. They are. I don't know. They don't have a spawn egg, though. But yeah, as you guys can see, here's one. This is the Wither Skeleton, and they are very deadly creatures because they will give you the wither effect. But I am in creative, so he cannot affect me. But as you guys can see, he's really, really tall. So, yeah, that was basically the Nether. Oh, yeah, and actually, I forgot to mention, if you look deep inside of the Nether Fortresses, you will be able to find some nether wart. And nether wart is something that, it's a type of plant, I guess. Yeah, there it is. It's a type of plant, which is useful for making potions, which, again, I will showcase later. And they grow on soul sand, which is a new block in Minecraft Pocket Edition, which, as you guys can see, makes you walk slower. So yeah, you don't want to get trapped in those while you're being chased by a bunch of mobs. But yeah, that's basically the extent of the Nether, when it's really, really awesome. Oh wait, sorry, I keep on forgetting things to mention. There is also some Nether quartz ore, which can be found in the Nether. So if you guys remember, you had to make the Nether reactor if you wanted quartz, but now you can find them naturally spawned in the Nether. So yeah, I'm pretty sure that's all that there is to the Nether. So yeah, that was the Nether, and now I will be moving on to the next section of the update. Alright guys, so moving on to the new blocks that have been added, we're going to start off with the enchanting table. And the enchantment table is really, really cool. If you guys don't know what the enchantment table does, is it basically enchants any tool that you want. So it can be a weapon, it can be a pickaxe, an axe, your bows, your swords. You can even enchant your fishing rod if you want. So how you enchant it is you need lapis lazuli, and levels. And you acquire levels by, obviously, as I've mentioned before, you acquire them by killing mobs with, whatever. Don't really need anything in specific. I don't know where I was going with that. But yeah, so you place lapis lazuli in this bottom section right here, and you place whatever item you want to enchant, or any tool you want to enchant, here on the top. And then there will be various options of stuff that you can do, and stuff that you can enchant. And it's pretty cool. And next off, we have all the new anvils that they have added. And if you guys don't know what anvils do, is you can basically repair and name any item that you want. So you know how if items get damaged, you can place them in here. Like say if you want a diamond sword, you would place your diamond sword in here. And I believe you can place a diamond sword and it will combine the durabilities of them. Or if you place diamonds in there, it would basically repair the diamond sword. And you can also name it in this. You see a little gray bar in there. You tap it, and you will be able to name your item to whatever you want. And it will cost levels, so keep that in mind. And as you use them, they will get damaged. And these are the different, I guess, evolutions of anvils that you can go through. So next off, we have the brewing stand. And the brewing stand is used to make potions. If I'm going to be completely honest, I don't really know how brewing works, but I will definitely be learning it soon. So yeah, you do stuff to make stuff brew. I honestly don't know how this stuff works, but you can do it. And moving on, we now have the quartz ore, which can be found in the nether. As I've mentioned before, the quartz ore can be found in the nether. And so you know how previously you had to use the nether reactor to spawn the big nether castle thing? Well, now you can just go into the nether and these things will be found and you would mine them up and you'll be able to get quartz from that. So moving on, now we have the nether brick fence. So I guess these weren't added, hadn't been added before, but now they're added. I believe you craft these using nether brick, which would make sense. So yeah. And now we also have flower pots, which you can put flowers in. It's pretty cool, it's a nice little decoration. And now we also have the soul sand, which can be found in the nether. And as you guys can see, what the soul sand does is it makes you go slower when you walk on it. So you see we're going at normal speed right now. If we walk on soul sand, we walk slower. And it's pretty much as simple as that. So now we'll be moving on to the next section. Alright guys, so now we'll be moving on to some of the new items in the game. So the big new items in the game are potions. So there are so many different types of potions, but if I tried to showcase them all, this video would be going on forever. So I'm not sure why my game is lagging so much, and it will have to live with it. So basically, if you drink a potion, this is the potion of swiftness. So there are many different types of potions with many different effects, but this is the potion of swiftness, and it just makes it go pretty fast. And as you guys can see, we have speed. And if we go over here, these are potions that you drop on the ground. So if you drop this potion on the ground, it will give you slowness. So I guess really, if you mix the two, it just makes you go regular. But yeah, if I didn't have speed, I would be going extremely slow right now. And next off, we now have mob heads, which I accidentally broke the wither skeleton mob head, but yeah, you guys saw it was there. So yeah, we have the wither skeleton, zombie, Steve, and creeper's heads. It's kind of creepy, but if you're into that kind of stuff, you now have them in the game. So I guess it's pretty cool, right? Yeah. Alright. Now we have various different types of things like the golden carrot, glistering melons, golden apples. Golden apples actually give you a whole bunch of really good potion effects like regen and speed. Spider eyes and gas tears, which you get once you kill gas. And most of this stuff, like spider eye and gas tears, those are actually used for making potions. And along with the spider eye and the gas tear, you can have the fermented spider eyes. Oh, they've also added poisonous potatoes. But discounting the poisonous potatoes, you can now have fermented spider eyes, blaze rods, and golden nuggets. And these things are very useful for potion making, I believe. I think that's what they're used for. Pretty sure. But yeah, we can actually, let's see if we can eat a golden apple. Sorry, can't eat it in creative. But yeah, make one in survival. You'll need a whole bunch of gold to make it, as expected. If you make it in survival and eat it and see what it does to you. But now, we'll be moving on to some of to the next part of the update. Okay guys, so now we will be moving on to the new mobs that have been added into the games, because some pretty cool mobs have been added into the game. So first of all, ocelots have been added into the game. So ocelots are cats and they're really, really shy. Let me see if I can tame one. They're really, like, they're extremely shy. That's the thing about them. So like, I mean, from what it looks like you have to do is you have to wait for them to come to you. And you have to be really careful, because if you make any sudden movements, they will run away. So, let me see if I can tame this guy. Okay, tame it. Tame it. Tame it. There we go, I tamed it. Alright. So yeah, if you make any sudden movements that are like really fast, they will run away from you. But you have to hold the fish out and they'll come to you. And once you wait, you like, even if you swipe, even if you look fast, they'll run away. But yeah, but now once you have them tamed, they will love you forever. And they will follow you wherever you go. And these things are actually really useful for creepers. Creepers, for some reason, are extremely scared of them. So yeah, we have ocelots, and they're really, really awesome. And the next two mobs in the game are golems. As you guys can probably tell from these things, we have the iron golem and the snow golem. So to get these things to work, you have to build this little T structure with snow, or the little T structure with iron blocks, and you put pumpkins on them. So I'll start off with the iron golem, and this guy is this really cute. I think he's kind of cute. He's this really nice giant, and he will basically protect you from any mob. So he'll attack zombies, creepers, skeletons, basically spiders, any mobs that could possibly want to hurt you. He will protect you from, and he has a crap ton of health. And he's really, really powerful. Like, he'll fling you up into the air. Although I don't think he'll attack you, but yeah, he'll fling up mobs into the air. Look, we'll test it out. Put a creeper down, because those things won't burn in daylight. So if we put not a slime, we'll put a, where are the creepers? Yeah, these are creepers. So we'll put a creeper down, and we'll actually we might as well showcase both of them. So stand up, put a creeper down. See that, as you guys can see, it's chasing after the creeper. Chasing after him. Scary, see, he scares the creepers away, which are really useful. You might want to keep the ocelots around the house. And I believe if you hit the creeper. Wait, let me see. If I hit the creeper, I believe the iron golem should go after him. See? I think? No? Okay, maybe not creepers, but zombies, I think, at least. You might have to be in survival for this to work. Oh, nope, yeah, he's coming after that zombie. I guess because creepers are more passive in daylight and stuff. I'm not sure how it works, but yeah, he definitely will attack zombies, as you guys can see. Oh, I'm so sorry, but yeah, he definitely will wreck the zombie. And he's really, really powerful, and he's really, really awesome. Aren't you, Iron Golem? Yeah, you are. Alright, so now we'll move on to the next golem, which is the snow golem, and you do the same thing, you don't do that. You put the pumpkin on top of him, and he will spawn. And oh look, he also attacks mobs. Oh no, don't you dare kill him, no! Alright, see, come on, you can take him, you can take him, you can take him. Yeah, he shoots snowballs, as you guys can see. But he's not nearly as powerful as the iron golem, but he's still pretty versatile, because he actually has, No, don't you dare. Oh, he totally wrecked him. Did you guys see that? Totally wrecked him. So yeah, and as he walks around, he will leave a trail of snow. And yeah, he's really pretty cool. I quite like both of the golems, to be honest. They both have their advantages, because the snow golem isn't as strong, but he shoots snowballs. Because one of the drawbacks from the iron golems is that skeletons will wreck them pretty hard. I mean, it'll take them a really long time to kill the iron golems, but they can shoot him, and there's not really nothing that the iron golem can do. So the snow golem is a bit of a combat for that. But yeah, it's still pretty awesome. And also, as I'm reading, because I'm actually reading a changelog I'm actually reading a changelog on here. So yeah, so actually, if you shear it's saying if you shear a snow golem, where is it at? It's over here. So if you shear the snow golem, it will actually, its face will change. Let's go over here. yeah, that's funny. It changes into a little derby face. And also, it says if you make it with a jack-o'-lantern, it will actually appear as a jack-o'-lantern. So there are 2 different types of snow golems that you can make, which is pretty cool. But yeah. So, I mean, that's actually basically all of the... those are basically all of the, you know, really big, update news. I'll go off on this changelog that I have here, and I'll go off some of the new things that have been added but aren't really that big. So, zombie villagers actually are in this new update, and they're also baby zombie villagers. You can get charged creepers. So yeah, those are actually pretty cool. But charged creepers are extremely rare, and they only happen when lightning strikes them. So you guys can imagine how rare that is. And the zombie villagers are if a villager gets killed by a zombie, instead of just dying, it will now turn into a zombie villager. And let's read off some of the tweaks, I guess. So a version exclusive, oh wait, no, that's not a thing, sorry. You can remove nether reactor blocks. You can disable auto jump now. You can switch the buttons for sneaking and jumping. You can now actually have front mode third person view. So now you guys can see the front of yourselves, which is pretty cool. You guys saw that when I was doing stuff in the build reviews. I mean, not in the build reviews, but when I was playing with the builds, I would do my intros sometimes like this. So you guys probably knew about this already. But, yeah, so... Oh yeah, there are also new boats. Forgot to show that. So you guys can see here, there are different boats for all the different woods that you make them with, which is pretty cool. Okay, let's see. Oh, snow now obeys gravity. Didn't know that. Blocks related to the nether reactor will only be decorational. Player can interact with interactive blocks in creative mode. That's actually a bug that's not working, actually. Leather is now used in book recipes. Doors can be stacked up to 64 now. That's actually really good. I really like that. Water, lava, and ladders have new sounds. Quartz pillars can now be placed horizontally. And packed ice has a new texture. I guess we could check that out, too. Why not? See, where the packed ice? I didn't actually pay attention to how it looked before, but it has a new texture, apparently. Okay. Now leaves and taiga biomes appear frost-covered, which is a version exclusive. Oh yeah, I forgot to showcase magma cubes, which are a mob in the nether. Really sorry, this is very unprofessional of me, but yeah. Magma cubes are basically slimes, except they're more deadly, then the little ones can kill you too. So yeah, villagers can now use doors, and they can plant seeds now, and now villagers can breed. And yeah, so that's basically all the stuff in this update. So yeah, that's basically it. So, anyway guys, that's basically it for this video. I basically showed almost everything in the update. So, if you guys enjoyed this video and you would like to see more, comment, like, and subscribe, and I will see you all later.